What's going on YouTube? It's me, Tiffany.
It's me, Tiffany. I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey guys. Hey guys. And we're back with another video.
This light is above right.
Same lights every week.
Every week, right?
Oh, hold on. Where's my I got notes today.
Praise God.
I got notes today. Hold on. Did I leave the notes upstairs?
Oh my Lord. It's just like,
Hold on.
geez, la freaking Louise.
Hold on.
I need some freaking money.
Introduce the show. I'll be right back.
How you do that?
Say hey, guys.
Hey guys, it's me, Tanea. Waiting for Tiff. We're back with the all. Oh, can y'all hear me? Am I whispering? We're back with an all new power review. Yeah, we're a little late, but we had something to do yesterday, so we're recording it now. I know you guys don't care as long as we get it. So yeah, Tiffany's back. She's gonna take over in a few seconds, and then this video will get back to normal.
Now you really be acting like you haven't been on the show for years. What am I supposed to do?
Sometimes I forget because, see, my thing is I learned my part. I learned my role. I don't learn yours. So it's just like when you take me out of my role, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Because I wasn't paying attention all these years.
I'm wearing pink all week. I'm challenging myself because my mother has breast cancer. Every breast cancer month, I have worn pink nails. My mother is sick now. I haven't been wearing pink. So I was going through my clothes and I was like, you know what? Pink for a week straight.
I got some pink sweaters you can borrow.
That's why I was looking at your shit last night and you told me your shit there for me.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You can look again.
Yeah, that's just 3.
Oh my God. It's
You been asleep all day?
No, I literally just washed my face before I came downstairs. That's why I feel like my face is kind of dry because I didn't put no cream on it.
But anyway, what's going on YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey, guys.
And we're back with an all-new power review. Today is Monday, October the...
Oh, my God.
I think it's the 14th. Is it the 14th?
Yes, it's our baby's birthday.
Yes, happy birthday to my niece, Yummy.
Oh, speaking of Yummy, I meant to tell you, and I didn't even get to tell you. She said, slid in one, I think last weekend, not this weekend, the weekend that she was here before, and said, hey, Aunt Tanea. I said, yeah. How come you and Aunt Tiff do that show on YouTube every week?
Yeah, I heard she watches it.
I said...
My 5-year-old niece, well, now 6.
I said, how you know me and Aunt Tiff do a show on YouTube? She says, me and my mommy watch it. Summer, don't be letting her watch this.
Don't let your kids watch this.
Me and my mommy watch it. I said, well, we just do a show every week. So if you watching this show, Yummy, happy birthday. We love you from the aunts.
So the reason that this power review is late, which I know you guys are tired of hearing this, but it's really true. I told y'all last week though, I said Sunday is the breast cancer walk. And we're going to support my mother, and that was like between us doing the walk and doing the doing breakfast afterwards, and then we came right home. We watched Power, and then we ate dinner, and then I had to lay down for the rest of the day, y'all, because a blister popped under my foot from walking, and I have not been right since. But nonetheless, we're here. Yeah. And can I just say, what was the name of this episode? Damn, I forgot.
Oh, literally every week.
But can I just say that? Oh my.
Shout out to my good friend Courtney for putting Tanea in the episode.
Tanea was in the episode.
I was in the episode live.
Tell them who
alive. Well, now I probably don't have no job anymore.
Oh, it's called Deal with the Devil.
I worked at the shop. Yeah. With Kisha.
Y'all have to go back when she was talking about Tanea, and it even was spelled close to Tanea's name.
No, I think it just was an extra E in it, and that's what
it was T-A-N.
I thought it was T-A-E-N-A-E-A.
I think it was T-A-N-A-E-A.
I thought they put that in E before the N. Either way,
I don't know, but
either way, it was too close to my name. That's what made me realize. I was like, Tanea.
Yeah, and we even confirmed with Courtney, but Courtney also said you've been a character since season 4, so This isn't anything new.
Like, she was like, bitch, you watched all the episodes. How could you not know? And
yes.
I'm like, I don't know.
But shout out to everybody who sent me a DM. Y'all really love me. That's what I need from y'all. Whenever y'all know it's a major spoiler, just come to my DM and say, don't tell me what happened. Just say, Tiffany, stay off of social media. Say no more. If you say that to me, I already know that somebody died. And as soon as I saw this shit, I was like, but I already knew. I felt it in my spirit. Just like
feel when somebody dies.
Yo, I said, Kisha is going to die. And I'm also a little bit confused because I saw somebody say earlier that Power is off for the next 2 weeks.
I thought it was coming back next
week. I thought it was coming back next week, and then it was going on break. But when I watched it again just now, it kind of confused me too, so I'll have to get that information from
I would say go look at the dates.
That's what I was going to say. I got to look at the date, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But 2 things I want to say before we get into the review. The first thing is I have not forgot about Effie. I think that Effie is still out here somewhere.
At this point, I think Effie might be Blanca's niece.
Could be.
Or I don't know. It's just wild out here.
And also, after just watching it again, Tasha's earring fell out and it's at the house. She left with 1 earring on. When they were tussling, her earring fell out.
Oh my god!
But I already feel like Tommy's not. Like I was telling my mom in the car. He's not gonna call the police. Like, officer, I'd like to report a murder. He's gonna clean it up, and he's gonna see Tasha's earring, and then he's gonna know who did it. Because he's gonna think it was Ghost. That's just what Tommy and Ghost do. They always think the other person did it. So that's just what's gonna happen.
Because they always fucking each other over. Like if y'all just chill.
Exactly.
Terrible people.
So yeah, but I was just like, before we even get into it, I just want to say, like, I know how you wish for something to happen. Like, I wanted Kisha to die so fucking bad, but the minute that she died, I was just like, oh my god,
is so sad.
That shit was. Me and my mom was just talking about it. My mother didn't even see the episode. Somebody came and told her today, and she was like, but at first they was tussling over the gun, and like she made a mistake and got shot. And she said, I heard Tasha shot her in the head. I said she did shoot it in the head,
but that was
let me get to that part.
Yeah, because it's just like I already shot you. At this point, I don't know what you want to do.
And from what y'all remember, is Cash bad? Because I was talking about.
No, I thought Cash was a good kid.
That's what I said. I was like, at first she was like, what about Cash? What about Cash? And Tasha was basically like, fuck Cash. My mother was like, he bad anyway. And I was like, no, he is not. And I was like, are you talking about Tariq? And she was like, no. Wasn't he the one sitting at the table cussing with them? That don't make him bad, though.
All kids cuss.
Okay, so anyway, this episode starts out with Dre basically running up on Saxe because Saxe, what did I tell y'all? Okay. I knew Saxe was going to turn into Greg, dressed down, trying to put the pieces to the puzzle together. Just like
he got the whole story.
I mean, he has the whole story, but Saxe.
It's like, who will listen to him now?
Like, you know what?
That's so bad.
I was thinking about it, and I was just like, you know what? I can't even hate on Saxe because I need to find me a job that I'm that passionate about, for real. Like, I'm on suspicion, still trying to put the pieces to the puzzle together.
No. His white ass is going to jail. I'm passionate, but I'm also about to go to jail. So I need to show that I'm not fucking crazy.
Yo, it just made me think about Perez when you said that. You're going to jail.
Period.
That way.
Is this someone on the door?
No, we doing a video. Yeah, that's just Kari.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So he runs up on him, and first of all, Saxe is just like, how the fuck do you know where I live at? And he was like, because I followed you. And I'm just like, of course Dre's following him, because Dre's pissed that he has that fucking, what was that? I'm talking about never mind. Yeah, Dre's pissed that he still has that fucking ankle monitor on him. And he basically just like threatened him, like, you better take this shit off of me. But Saxe was just like, man, you better back the fuck up off of me. And I was just like, yeah, I could just already tell like this was gonna be a Saxe-filled
I guess it's for that one episode that we didn't have him at all, and it's just like bang.
I hate when I hate it when that happens, because then the person is like heavy in the next episode.
Yeah, because honestly, Saxe is pasty ass is really getting on my nerves. I can't stand
because it's just like at this point, Saxe, nobody wants to give you any more information, not even snitching ass Dre.
And the thing, oh my god, this bitch Dre is such a fucking snitch.
Yo,
at this point,
I've seen many rats in my life, but he is the rat of all rats.
He's the rattiest of all rats. Like, nigga, just move to Baltimore at this point. Like, I just cannot.
But I can't remember what Saxe said to him.
When
Saxe and Dre was talking, I know he asked him to take the ankle monitor up, but he had said something else to him. Saxe had said something to Dre. Because right after that, Dre called Ghost and was like, we need to take out that nigga Saxe. He was like, I need you to take out Saxe for me.
Basically told him, you're a fucking bitch. And until you get me what I need, I'm not fucking getting rid of shit. Suck my dick.
And, he was just, and Ghost, like, didn't even pay that shit no mind. He was like, I'm not doing shit for you. And he was just like, what the fuck happened to you last week? Because remember, he was supposed to go and meet Jason because he was presenting him for him to be the new distro. And he was just telling him, like, I got this fucking tracker on me. And so
he also mentioned Tommy's henchman.
Yeah. Yeah, he talked about that and he was like,
wait till Tommy, because I just realized that Tommy still doesn't know
Tommy don't know
that Dre, so he may kill Dre because he's so upset.
Yeah, he don't know about Grim either. Well, he might know about Grim.
Oh my god, I don't think he knows about shit.
But they didn't mention it, but if you notice, 2-Bit and Spanky wasn't in this episode.
I didn't need a 2-Bit and Spanky episode coming up.
And basically, Ghost told him to stay the fuck away from him.
And lose my fucking number while you got that track.
Lose his number until you get that fucking track off you. So then we get to Kisha. And Kisha is, just getting used to her new home up in Beverly Hills. Or what, they was probably in New Rochelle somewhere where them rich white people live at. And not the part that Tanea from. But the good part of New Rochelle. Or upper state New York. Somewhere away from the hood.
I don't
where
think
Kisha
they were that
used to.
Far up.
They was.
Okay, go ahead.
And, she's just trying to get used to things. Tommy's just asking her, is anything bothering her, any trouble? And she's just like, it's no fucking noise out here. It's quiet as shit.
This is what the fuck you asked for.
And I gotta get used to this quiet shit, and so does Cash. Cash is at the table struggling with his algebra because they don't teach this shit in the public schools that he was in. Now he in a private school out in the suburbs, and he can't keep up already.
Mind you, it was only his first day.
I'm just trying to figure out how this is his first day of school. Like, did they give him a package as soon as they signed him up?
Oh, you're coming from where? Oh, let's go ahead and give you a packet now, just so you can, try to get yourself up and Absolutely not.
But then Lala was just telling them, that she was just really happy about the fact that basically, like, Cash had a new dad and that they were co-parenting because, Tommy really has stepped it up. I never saw Tommy as a father, really.
Tommy is almost a terrible father.
And that's
like he tried.
Yeah, he really is.
Like, that's why you can't be that mad because you're like, nobody in their right mind would want, like, nobody wants Tommy to father their child. But it's like, also, thanks, Tommy, for not, like, killing him. But
and they were just telling Cash that, they're in an all-white neighborhood and they gotta watch out for him. We're not back in the hood where you catch the subway and shit.
I don't know what's Cash thinking why a white man is telling him this.
Well, the thing is that even though it's almost like white chocolate, it looks white, but it tastes like chocolate.
No, I don't think Tommy tastes like chocolate. Honestly, I think Tommy tastes like a white.
That's kind of what Tommy's like. But, they're just telling him, we're going to have to be picking up for school.
I'm like, my mom with this white ass stepdad.
No, they love it.
No, I would love Tommy too, but it just would be still weird. Like, okay.
Why I just do like this, trying to slide up on that.
El Ricardo.
So then we get to Tamika. Let me tell y'all something.
I said, who's that?
Stiff wear, bitch. They got Tamika hair done. I'm trying to figure out why y'all get Tamika hair done like this now that she going out the office. Like, why y'all ain't been give her the middle part?
No, because you know what? When you are working somewhere and you've been there for years, you keep the same thing. So it's probably the same hairstyle she kept since, like, the early 90s.
She even got on an
all new, she probably went to the salon and said, give me the Olivia pose. And that's what happened.
Except Lib don't use the middle. She uses a side.
No, sometimes she need a middle though. But anyway.
Don't. Okay. So basically, yeah, he's going to Tamika and he's just telling her everything that's been going on. And, basically she just tells him, I know that you are a part of the white people's club.
Yeah, that's why I also don't feel bad for Saxe.
But your white ass is going to jail.
Period, poo.
Because she's just like, I warned you about Warner. You cannot trust this bald head motherfucker.
Because you remember when she said something to him, well, he's letting me lead her task
right.
force. Okay, bitch.
She's like, I tried to warn you. And she's just like, basically, if you don't prove, because I'm not helping you do shit. If you don't prove that all this shit that you're saying is true, only thing I can do for you is find a nice upscale prison for you. But either way, you're going to jail.
White men always come to black ladies when they in fucking distress. Don't come to me, bitch. No.
Men, period.
Yes, but it's always a white on the show. It's so funny. Like, they always, like, either, like, talking to a white lady, like, a black lady, like, she's, like, the bartender. Mm-hmm. He's spilling his problems to her. His teacher. Look at Tommy and Tasha. Mm-hmm. It's just like...
Yeah. Because black women are the smartest people on the earth.
They really are. We really are. So, I guess.
So then we get the Saxe, he's back creeping. And he is now at Tariq's school. And I said it on Twitter last night. Tariq really irritates the fuck out of me. I cannot stand him. Everything that has gone wrong in season 6 is pretty much Tariq's fault. Yeah, that all leads back to Ghost, but we won't do that right now.
Yeah.
But following this young man to school is harassment. Trying to act like he's taking a tour.
Literally, one of the teachers is a fucking drug dealer / cokehead. But you're following his black ass around.
It's really strange, Saxe. Like, you're really...
Nothing's off limits. I immediately thought about Lisa Marie.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's off limits with your ass.
But I'm just wondering, like, does he think that Tariq's a complete idiot? Like, why would you even put you already on suspension, so you're just putting your whole life on the line at this point and going and questioning Ghost's son.
Excuse me, I have no job and I'm going to jail. I don't have anything to hold on to. I'm risking it all out here.
So basically, he
You know why people get extreme when they're like in a panic.
Yeah.
So
basically he's talking to him about the whole letting Tommy in to the penthouse or whatever, and he was just like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but this shit is illegal. I'm about to call my mom on my phone. Here, ho.
Let me go back to the tour.
Yeah, back to the tour. Get out of here. You better go head back to the tour. It's just like, Saxe, are you stupid or are you fucking stupid?
He is stupid.
I'm still sliding. Then here come Kisha coming back from the market, dropping cash off, just getting things ready for dinner, about to get out the car. Here comes Saxe again.
Like, nigga,
how did you find out where the fuck they live at that quick?
Not even that, because you can find that out, like, with, Google and shit. Excuse me. You just got gas money to get everywhere. Are you going on a train? What is going on? Like, nigga, you're literally everywhere. Have a fucking seat.
So basically, he tries to threaten Kisha, like, yeah, you want a deed, you want a lease, and you're gonna be an accomplice now, because I know that they running money through your shop, and you gonna lose everything. You gonna go to jail. You gonna lose this. You gonna lose that. Unless you help me. So basically, Kisha was like, fuck you. You don't have no warrant. My lawyer ain't here. I'm not doing shit. Get the fuck out of here. And there was nothing Saxe could do because low-key, nobody knows that he's suspended.
Right.
He has no pull right now.
Right.
So it's just like, I just wish that everybody had knew that from the beginning so everybody could literally just give him a big-ass fuck you before they... Not even say another word, just fuck you. And walk away.
Right. Do you even have a job anymore? See ya.
You have nothing.
See ya, bitch.
So then right after that, then we get to Tariq's new crackhead teacher. Cause see, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I was like,
I thought that when I saw his eyes, I was like, okay, Tariq's teacher is a crackhead.
I mean, yeah, this man does drugs.
And he wants drugs from Tariq to use them.
Little pills, little coke.
So, basically he's just questioning Tariq like, yeah, I know why you got kicked out of Choke. You was dealing drugs, and Tariq like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. So he searched his book bag and shit. Tariq don't have nothing and he leave. Again, I thought that this man was a crackhead and he was just trying to, I thought he was going to be like, you got anything on you that I can buy?
Yeah. First, you holding, huh? Come on, white man. You cannot. Every time I see a white person dealing with, what I say, when they be in the city, I be like, he's copping.
Right.
You can't just walk up to me and ask me if I'm holding. I don't know if you the fucking feds.
But didn't he say something about they would make money? I mean, he would make
good money. You would make a lot of money here.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if you're the fucking feds. Don't come up with, it's my first fucking day.
I mean, but I know that Tasha is teaching him now, but I still don't think it's a good idea to deal at the school.
No, I definitely don't think it's a good idea to deal at the school. I still
don't think it is.
But she told him, like, everything you're doing right now is being watched, so make sure you're making a good.
Yeah, I still don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's not, but you know.
So then we get to Kate, and Kate pops up trying to move into the new mansion. Yeah. This bitch come with a whole picture of herself to put in front of Kisha's picture. Like, I'm the new bitch in town.
I'm so happy Kisha put her the fuck out.
I want the room down the hall though, because I know y'all in the honeymoon phase. No, you know, but that's not gonna last. But I don't want to hear her, so I'm gonna move down the hall, and Kisha is just like, you need to get the fuck out of here, Kate. Get the fuck out of here. Because you noticed the first time she met Kate, she was real cool. She was nice to her, whatever. Now she's just like, fuck you, get out. So basically, Kate was just like, you know, I just want to know if you know what happened to his other girl. Do you know that he died by Tommy's she died by Tommy's bare fucking hands. And Kisha was trying to hold it in like, you know, it wasn't phasing her. But deep down, Kisha was just like,
oh, this nigga's out here killing bitches.
But she was just like,
all right, you gotta get the fuck out of here.
She was just like, good. It's what she deserved. Now get the fuck out. Low key, she was just like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get me kids out of here. That's when she should have fucking left.
That's when I would have had you pack my
That's when you should have fucking left. You shouldn't have waited another fucking second. But I was literally thinking, like, the next person that's going to die by Tommy's bare hands is Kate. Kate, why would you tell her that?
Have to kill Kate.
And the fact that she told that, well, I didn't get to the part, but Kisha told Tommy that Kate told her.
Yeah.
Oh, best believe. Because she almost died with that Teresi shit. She almost got choked out. So don't think that he won't choke her out.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's the coke. It's the coke in Kate.
Yeah. It's the coke in me.
I just can't.
So then we get back to Tariq, and Tariq is telling Tasha what happened with Saxe, following him in school, and Tasha's just really happy about how he handled it, you know, basically using the law against him, and, you know, just being real smart about him. She's just like, okay, well, we can move into your next lesson. So she's basically training him on how the money thing is going to work.
Nigga, you don't have no money. Right. This ain't money.
Exactly, because as soon as she told him how much that he would be making, he was just like, oh, for real? And she was just like, okay, but you have to pay this person, you have to pay this person, but you also have to pay this person, and you need more money to re-up. Like, so don't get too fucking happy.
You don't have
Don't get too fucking happy. And she also tells him the rules. No stealing, no using, and was it no lying?
I think so.
No stealing, no using, no lying, which is good because, you know, next thing you know, next episode, Tariq will be snorting coke. And Courtney, I really hope you wouldn't take it there.
If he starts
I really hope
coke,
that
I'm
you wouldn't take it there.
Just take because out myself.
I don't know if y'all have seen The Corner, but that's what happened to Homeboy. At first he was selling dope, then he started sniffing dope. Homeboy was like 16 years old.
Shit.
So I don't know if you saw The Corner. I don't want you to get inspired.
I think Tariq's a little bit smarter than that.
Hopefully.
But
meanwhile, while she's giving them the rules and this money is on the table, here comes Big Mama.
So you know what she needs? She needs that like that system with the camera.
Yeah, to see who's coming in.
Walking in.
And you gotta buzz them in.
And I'm saying your door should be locked. You should have to buzz into there.
So Big Mama come in, Tariq like, yeah. And he leaves out, and she's just like, you know, what the fuck is this? What was that? And she was like, it's nothing. And then she was like, I'm not explaining myself. It's none of your business. And basically, she just was telling her, you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. Neither is your son. And you can't change him. None of this shit you doing can change him.
Now get out.
He needs Jesus. That's exactly what she told him. That's the only thing that's gonna save Tariq at this point.
Her old ass needs Jesus.
No, Tariq needs Jesus. His parents and none of them can't save him no more. He needs Jesus. She wasn't lying about that shit. Big Mama get on my nerves, but Tariq is too far.
No, Big Mama also needs Jesus.
But I will say that
the whole family needs saving, actually.
Can we talk about something real quick as far as, because I don't think we really went into how we feel about Tasha.
Because I thought everybody felt the same way, but I'm saying that they don't.
Tasha teaching Tariq the game. I actually feel like this is a really smart idea because we were just saying that, you know, he's not going to stop.
He's not going to stop. It's literally like, you know, when your kids start fucking.
You give them condoms.
You give them condoms.
You put them on birth control.
And you like try to take as much control of the situation as you possibly can, because these kids are literally doing whatever the fuck they want.
At least make sure they're being safe. And that's what Tasha is doing.
She's making sure, like, he's going to do this, then I got to teach him how to be safe. Like,
he's being an idiot.
He can't go to jail. Because, again, if this nigga goes to jail, I don't know if he's a fucking snitch.
Right.
I might go to jail.
No,
so, it's just like...
See, I didn't even think that.
I got to raise a real ass fucking nigga, because as you can see, I thought his father was a real ass fucking nigga and he's a bitch. So,
and after she found out, I feel like the final straw was when she found out he stole from Tommy. It was just like, whoa. You're doing too much now.
Because
you could have died.
I want them to know that this young man that they raised is one of the wildest motherfuckers I've ever met off TV in life.
Baby Ghost.
This nigga is wild.
He is.
He set up his dad and his uncle for $2 million. He stole from his uncle. He watched his sister get shot. Like, it's just like...
He helped set Kanan up.
He helped set Kanan up. Then he went and picked up the fucking ashes. Like, this nigga literally... I've never met a child that does exactly what they want other than him.
He's wild.
It's like, whoa. What have you been listening to, sir?
And y'all thought Denise Huxtable was something. Moving on. But he also told her about the teacher.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I mean, you might want to look into it, but you know, if you check into it.
But I like how he did it was smart.
Yeah. So then we get to him going to go get his tuition check from Ghost. And basically, you know, Ghost is trying to tell him that the basketball court or some shit is going to be named after him at the QCP project.
Know what Tariq is? Me and Nene in the morning.
And he was just like,
give me the word.
Do you have my tuition check?
Tanea, because I was wondering, Tanea, and I think we should. And what do you think about that? Sis, I'm just trying to get the word.
And he's just kind of, Ghost is just like, I'm trying to tell you some exciting news. I'm trying to show you that you don't need to be a part of Brandon's legacy too. You don't need to be a part of this drug shit. You need to leave that alone. And he just like, why Ghost?
See, because
didn't he tell your ass don't call him Ghost no more?
At this point, I don't already got his ass beat with fucking oranges. So I guess there's nothing you can do, because y'all might not know, I come from an ass whooping house. Yeah. Nene just whooped ass. I know y'all don't think so, but she did. So it's just like, and I got multiple ass whoopings. So it's just like, I don't get why he's not getting multiple ass whoopings, because like ass whoopings don't stop at 16.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought? Oh, okay. So I just don't know.
But Tariq also had brought up the fact that Saxe had popped up on him. He was like, yeah, you know, fucking federal prosecutors popping up on me and shit, all because of your fucking past. But it's just like, Tariq, chill out. It's
federal
your fault
prosecutors are popping up because of your ass.
Yeah.
Okay? You want to go fucking shoot up Ray Ray, bitch.
So that's when Ramona walks in, and you know, she introduces herself, and he finds out what she does, and finds out that, you know, Ramona is actually looking into Ghost possibly, you know, going into politics. And here go Tariq. Don't you gotta do background check? Get the fuck out. Ghost was like, what? You believe him, right? He was like, wait, my tuition check. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Take this fucking check and get out of here. Tariq is trash. Oh my god!
No, because I also want to know. Don't you have to do background checks?
But see, the thing is that at this point, Tariq is fucking Tasha. Like, he don't even want Ghost out the game. He don't.
He doesn't care about Ghost.
Everything you got came from the game. Ghost, teach me the game. Ghost, like,
you know what they do in the game? They kill. See, he should have been killed Tariq. Or threatened to kill Tariq. He should have did that.
What the fuck was what the fuck was on Twitter the other day and it said, teach me the game, Ghost? It was something on Twitter. I wish I could find it. It was so fucking funny. All I know is that the person caption put, teach me the game.
No, because the thing is, I didn't see it. And it's already so funny.
I'm going to find that shit. It was so funny. So, then we're back with Saxe. Going to go search and find people. He finds Blanca's house. We find out that Blanca is a lesbian. Which,
no surprise here.
I was about to say, it literally made sense.
Looks like she actually hates men.
Yeah.
Definitely. So it's just like, and the thing about it is, like I said, and I told my good friend Courtney, she is the fucking cop Angela wishes she could fucking be.
Yeah, we had a whole convo about that.
And that is literally because she doesn't have dick. fucking her shit up. Because that's what it does. It fucks your shit up.
It clouds your judgment.
It clouds your judgment.
That's why Angela was fucked up.
She's supposed to be doing work. This bitch is fucking in somebody's hotel room. Sis, you down in Miami eating a Cubano.
Don't start that shit again.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Don't start that shit. If Brittany call you, don't answer. I don't know what she wants. Don't start that Cubano shit.
I'm just saying. Angela probably would still be alive, actually.
Are you done?
Dick killed her. Literally.
So, he goes on to tell Blanca that they can use Kisha to basically tie all of this together. And as he's telling her that, she's like, oh yeah, you know what? I just found out that she is Tariq and Kanan's alibi for when Ray had got shot or whatever. And then they also find out that somebody named Eric Stark was the one to go get the ashes, but she looked on the camera and turns out it was fucking Tariq.
And they realized his fucking son already died.
Right. So everything is just coming in full fucking. Everything is coming in full fucking circle.
That's a fucking liar.
She basically tells Saxe that, you know, we can be partners, but she's really fucking lying to him. She's just getting all the information that he has, so she can
doing what she gotta do.
Finish her investigation.
And if it helps you, cool. If you go to jail, still cool.
Yeah, so she was basically like that she needed to talk to Dre, and she was like, I don't know how to find Dre, and he goes, which is even more ammo to get his ass fired, goes and writes down the fucking serial number to the fucking tracker that he puts on Drake's leg.
Illegally.
And was like, all you gotta do is put this in and he can find out exactly where the fuck he is. And she was just like,
you're fucking sick.
So she goes and she finds Dre at Panera Bread, chilling with Little Heaven, eating their lettuce sandwich. And as soon as he comes in, he's just like, no, fuck you. This little girl has been through so much. She saw Donovan die. She almost got thrown out of a fucking window.
She should be with her mother.
Yes,
at this point, see, because at this point, I know he's using her as a fucking shield. He really doesn't even care.
Yeah. So she basically is just asking him, you know, for some information. What did this girl fucking want? She's basically asking him for some information. Yes, girl.
I can imagine what the fuck she wants. That's so funny. It could be anything.
She basically asks him for some information, and he's like, I'm not telling you nothing unless you get this fucking tracker off of me and you help me take Saxe the fuck down. That's what I'm saying. So much is happening in front of Heaven. He just be talking to these. She's never going to have respect for the police because he talks to the police like shit in front of Heaven.
Well,
I mean, some good reason, some bad reason. So basically, Dre tells her that he was the one that, see, too much information.
I'm just like,
he gave. First of all, he tells her that Kanan was out of town, and she's just like, well, how is that possible? Because the alibi says that he wasn't, and he was just like, no, and then he was like, I gave Tariq the information about where Ray was staying. I can't really say
because Ray killed his daughter. I mean, his sister. It's just like, bitch, the floodgates have opened. What the hell? Shut your mouth.
This just goes back to me not being able to handle Tommy
I just
and Ghost
don't understand.
Why is he still breathing?
I don't understand this type of man that Dre is. Like, you want to be in the game. You want to be a distro. You want to be a drug dealer. But you're a rat bitch. Like, Yeah. Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's really honestly
it's sad and it's scary.
Hold on, my sister is a fucking pain in the ass.
She is.
And she doesn't watch this show, so I don't have to worry about her seeing this, but she's honestly a pain in my ass.
She's a pain in literally everyone who meets her ass. Sorry, Cindy, because I know you don't like a this is not a bash, Brittany. It's not, but it's just like we telling the truth about her.
Oh shit, I can't deal with that right now. So anyway,
sorry, Britt.
Yeah, so she tells him, I'm gonna help you pin Dre and all. I'm gonna help you pin Saxe and all that, because she wants to get his ass fired at this point anyway. She don't need him coming the fuck back. So then we get to the little pavilion where it's about to be a big debate tonight with Tate and shit. And
some embarrassing shit.
Yeah. So first thing she tells him is, basically like, what do you think about James joining the ticket? And he like, hold the fuck up.
Hold up, motherfucker.
Ain't nobody about to vote for both our black asses, especially after they find out who the fuck James is. Like, no, this shit just ain't gonna work.
I don't know why you think you this up and up nigga. Nigga, you are a fucking criminal too. Just because you used to be a cop, you was probably a dirty ass cop.
Right. So she's just like, okay, I was just introducing the idea, whatever.
Just in case he,
Because he's still kind of low-key feeling salty that she turned down his fucking idea about being...
Don't nobody want to fuck with his little midget ass.
Yeah, so...
He's not even a nice man. He's mean as fuck. Like, who would want to mess with him?
So then Then James pops up with the white guy who, remember, he was fucking the wife, the black wife.
Let's call him Doug.
Because I can't remember.
That's not his real name.
He actually added me on Twitter last night too. It's so funny.
Shit!
And I was talking
Doug.
shit about him. But yeah, Tate is just like, what the fuck is he doing here? And he was like, I thought he could help me, with some questions or whatever. So he walks away. He's sliding money to one of the people who hook up the microphones and shit. So, he's talking to him about what the fuck was James talking to him about, which made him start going off. I think he said something about the Queen's Child Project. James has said something to Tate about the Queen's Child Project, and he was just like, whatever he said. It really made James mad, and he was like, "Damn, tell me how you really feel." And that's when he started going.
He was like, "You think they give a fuck about such and such?" Yeah, something like that.
He was like, "You think they give a fuck about that?" And then he started going in on it because Ramona had already told him, like, we don't want to make this a woman bashing scene. And he was just like, I already know. So he starts going in on the candidate and talking about the community and all this shit. Whole time his mic is on.
It's just like, boy,
and then
dummy or not? He
realizes that his mic is on, and then he's just like, oh shit. And Ramona comes and gets him, and James walks away smiling. And I literally said last night, I don't know which one is the smart one. Is Ghost the smart one and James is stupid, or is James the smart one and Ghost the stupid one?
It's definitely a mixture.
Because I kind of feel like Ghost might be the smart one.
No, it's definitely a mixture of which one is smart.
Name something that Ghost did that was stupid.
Ghost killed Rolla.
But that was different. Because he trusted
that's why I can just literally say anything off my head because you're gonna always have because that was whatever.
Anyway, then we get to Tariq and he's searching through the teacher's shit, just trying to get information on him and find out, if this is going to be a good decision to make him one of his distros. And then he basically finds out that he is poor.
Oh my goodness, Heaven is twins.
Oh, they usually are.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they usually are twins. Most kids that are on TV are twins. So he finds out that he's fucking poor and
yep.
He's just
that's
like
me. Derek. That's his name. I called him Doug. His name's Derek.
Derek, yeah. He finds out that he's poor and he just feels like, this would actually be a good match because he needs to make some money.
When I saw those bills, I felt hurt and exposed at the same time because I was like, shit,
that wasn't good. Then we get to Kisha, and Kisha is picking cash up from school, and she gets pulled the fuck over by Blanca and another officer, and the other officer takes cash and puts him into the back of a police car. And basically Blanca was just telling her, like,
we're taking your son.
We're taking your son if you don't cooperate.
On what, though? What are you taking him on?
I mean, she just started saying all types of shit, just scaring her, like, basically, whatever happens with Tommy, you're going to go down too. That's basically what she was telling her. And we know everything that you've been fucking doing. Like, we know about the shot. We know about this. We know about that. And, Kisha was scared because she was like, yeah, if you don't sign this paper today, we're going to take your fucking son. And see, I don't know if I tweeted it or I was going to tweet it. I was just like, see, if Kisha would have accepted Tasha's apology and became, they didn't have to go back to being best friends. They could have been what do they call? Associate.
Yeah.
But
they should have been
the
a
way,
drug dealer's wives club.
The way that she is schooling Tariq, she could have been schooling Lakeisha. So she would have known that when shit like this happens, like if you notice, Tasha really never cracks whenever the police are questioning her. Soon as she shut that door, but in front of them, no.
Stone face.
And she could have been trained by fucking Tasha, but she wanted to be a fucking bitch. And now she's scared as shit. She didn't know anything else to do other than sign those fucking papers because Cash is in the backseat crying. Which also goes back to what Kate said. She's always going to choose her son. Remember Holly? Holly didn't sign no fucking papers. Holly went in and Holly stood her fucking ground for a long ass time because she didn't have shit to lose.
Only reason Holly kind of wavered is because she knew that even in the end, Ghost would always come first. So it's just like, what's the point?
And you know what? Because you know they only give Courtney this small part now on Power Confidential. She was just saying, if you notice, all the good people on Power get killed. And that was the difference between Kisha and Holly. She said Holly was a criminal. So Holly understood another criminal.
Right.
Kisha is not a fucking criminal.
That's what I'm...
Keisha's actually a good fucking person. So that's why this just didn't work. Because if she had the criminal mind and Holly did, she would have forgave Tasha like that.
Yeah.
Hello? So she signs the fucking paper, bitch. And then she tells Cash, don't tell nobody. I already knew he was thinking back and said everybody except Tommy. That's like when most people tell me shit, everybody except Tanea. That's what I'm thinking.
I feel like it's just like, that's a given. Don't tell nobody. I automatically know nobody does not include Tiffany.
I'm just saying, so I just felt bad because I knew what was going to happen. And I mean, just because that was too predictable, I was like, okay, I know Tommy's not going to kill her. But when they was in that kitchen, I did kind of feel like he was.
Oh, no. See, because are we about to talk about the kitchen or are we about to talk about something else?
We about to talk about something else.
Okay, go ahead.
That's the next thing. So then we get to Ramona, and they're at the bar, and she's talking to James, and she's basically telling him, I kind of, after talking to Tate, after everything that went down, I kind of got him to consider possibly, considering putting you on a ticket. He just wants you to come tomorrow to, talk in front of reporters or whatever. And she was just like, but he did mention something, about me trusting you. She was like, because he said, I don't really know you. And she was like, can I trust you? And he was just like, He
never said yes or no.
He never said yes or no. He was just like, we're going to go ahead and talk to the reporters or whatever. And I was just like...
You in danger, girl.
See, Olivia Pope does her research. This one don't. She should know everything about James. And I know it's hard to find information on James. I mean, well, not these days in season 1 and season 2.
But see, but also then you got to still know if the information that you finding is real or if it's a rumor, especially with like that jail shit and then him just being so controversial right now. It's just like,
Yeah. So then we get to when Cash told Tommy, and he was just basically like, Mom got pulled over today, and I didn't say anything. I was good. I was just making sure I did the right thing. Meanwhile, Tommy is like, I'm going to kill this bitch.
Seething in the inside.
Seething. So he tells Cash he good. He goes home. He confronts Kisha about it. And he's just like, you didn't even fucking tell me. If it wasn't nothing, they wouldn't have took Cash and put him in the car. What the fuck happened? And he was just like, I can't trust you. And she was like, I swear I didn't say nothing. Just like when Saxe came and said something to me before, I didn't say nothing to him. I forgot about it. Because she didn't even tell him about Saxe. Bitch. Right. So she was like, oh, this was yours.
Thank you.
So she was,
why are you taking my toy?
So she was like, I didn't say anything because I knew about what happened with Holly and I didn't want you to feel like you couldn't trust me. And he was just...
honestly, I don't know who put this in. It may have been Joseph Sikora because he's such a great actor. I love when you say Holly. He immediately freezes.
Yes.
And then his eyes get really big and he goes into a trance and then he steps out.
Yeah.
Literally every single Holly.
And he had kind of just thought about it, damn, if she know about that and she's still staying, he damn, you still stay even if. She was like, yeah. So then she was just like, how come you...
A fool! Only a fool!
But she's a good
person! I'm a good person.
So he was
you killed your fucking ex. With your bear? Let me get my fucking baby and my dogs out of here. Hello.
So she was like, basically like, how come you didn't tell me you put my name on a lease or whatever? Why would you do that? And he was just like, this house is paid for. Like, I wanted to make sure you and Cash was straight, even if something happened. I want to take care of you. I want to make sure you're good. And like, that made her feel so bad. Like, damn.
Also, again, if you guys were a couple who actually talked, and if you actually schooled her correctly, she would have known this.
Yeah.
Information she would have known before she signed to be a snitch.
An informant.
Like Dre.
So then we get to Tariq. Tariq ends up deciding to go ahead and let the teacher do it, but instead of approaching him, he just put some drugs in his trunk. Gave him instrucciones like Lobos used to do.
Instrucciones.
Rest in peace, Lobos.
Yeah.
And leaves him a cell phone to text him and tell him, once you sell this, it'll be more waiting for you, leave the money or whatever. Which was really smart because, he never actually, because he even asked Tariq like, hey Tariq, and he was like, huh?
I want to pluck him so bad. I said Tariq is one of the worst liars. I guess because we have a child liar in this house, we can just see right through him. I just was like, yeah, little, huh? Didn't that look like her when we asked her a question that she know the answer? Huh? Shut up.
So then we get to Tommy and he calls Ghost and he's basically like, where the fuck do Saxe live at? Because we need to kill this motherfucker. Mr. Goody Two Shoes. He like, we not doing this. We not killing him. He's a federal prosecutor. We don't do that. He hung up on her.
Well, see, the thing about it is, Tommy's like, I already killed the federal prosecutor.
Yeah.
And I still ain't go to jail for it. So.
Yeah, that's just kind of what he is. And he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So he told him no, he hung up. So next thing you know, Blanca literally walks up right behind him. Literally right behind him. And was just telling him, everything that they're investigating right now. But she mentions one good thing, which was really what made Ghost change his mind. He mentioned that Saxe was on suspension. Because she was like, this motherfucker is harassing my son and I'm about to file a report. And she was like, oh, well, he's on suspension. So
that complaint's not going to
get answered. And then that's when he called Tommy back and was like, yeah, we can go ahead and do that. So, they get dressed in there all black, go to get Saxe. Saxe is beating his dick. A lady porn.
It's like, boy, I know your dick is tired. You're always beating the shit out of it. Like, get the fuck out of here.
So they basically, start beating his ass. The whole time he's just running.
Go from beating his dick
to getting fucking choked out and hit with the fucking gun. But he's talking shit the whole time like, I know Tommy killed Angela and it goes, and Tommy's like,
hold on, I know you saw it. I didn't see a motherfucking thing.
So they proceed to put the fucking plastic over his face. He's dying. He's still talking shit. And Eric Stark is your son and he went and got Kane's ashes. And Ghost is like, hold the fuck up, what?
Who the fuck is Eric Stark, bitch?
He's like, why? And then Tommy's like, he went and got Kanan's fucking ashes. Shoot this motherfucker. Like, you doing too much questioning and shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. But Ghost, ended up cutting plastic in his mouth and said they're going to go ahead and let him live because he don't have nobody else on the inside to look out for him. So this is perfect to use him, which I personally felt like Saxe would be a bad idea. But
use
it actually
him for
was
what?
smart. To find, because he didn't know that shit about, Tariq being Eric Stark.
But the thing, he already has the information, so it's like, now you can just kill him. He already gave it to you.
Oh, yeah, but I also forgot to mention that Blanca took Ghost's cup that he was drinking out of.
I just said, nigga, she gets on my goddamn nerves, but she does a great job, so it's just like, okay.
And also, when all of that shit happened with Saxe, he was supposed to be, that was when he was supposed to go be with the reporters with Tate. So he basically ditched Tate. Yeah. And also Kisha tried to get out of snitching, which that shit wasn't working. She was like, I'm gonna wait till Cash get out of basketball practice, then we can come. And she was like, all right, you can do that, but you're gonna lose all immunity if you don't pop up. Like, you can tell Kisha really don't know what to do because she don't want to snitch, but she already signed those fucking papers. Yeah. And I just kind of feel like even if she isn't with Saxe, bitch, you still gonna die. Yeah. Tommy's still gonna kill you if you fucking leave. Yeah. So I don't know what.
But it's just like, now you want to leave? Bitch has been giving you money for seasons to pack your ass up and go to Atlanta. Now you want to leave. You should have been left.
So then we get to when Blanca went to go tell the boss everything that was going on, and she lets him know, she had She shows him the cup and lets him know that she ran the blood drop that was at Ray Ray's apartment, and it's a 50% match with James. So basically that has to be Tariq. So she's just like, we have Lakeisha already signed the papers. She was his alibi, so we're getting him to come in. But get this, fucking Saxe had a monitor on Dre illegally. Like, she's just feeding him and just making him so fucking happy. And yeah, so she goes right after that and she releases Dre and she tells him, we got sex or whatever. And she tells him, answer the phone when I call you. And I was just like, this motherfucker's still gonna be ratting.
Yeah, like, you still a rat.
What do you get now? You've gotten everything.
If I was Dre, honestly, if you're in heaven, don't go to Cuba tonight, you want to die or go to jail. And that's the end of it.
So then Blanca goes and talks to, then Ghost calls Tasha. What the fuck do you want, Ghost? And he's just like telling him, like, you need to talk to Kisha ASAP. And she tells him about Kanan's ashes, and she tells him about, like the whole alibi shit about to come up, and what if they're about to open up this whole Ray Ray case again. And Tasha was just like, why would they do that? Next thing you know,
she's just like Saxe. How are y'all getting around so quickly?
It's J-Lo at the door, nigga.
Shit, I think because this is not a real no. It's like a not. Whatever. The ghetto. That's exactly what it is. The fucking ghetto.
But yeah, basically when Blanca came, she basically just let her know that they're closing in, and you might want to get on board because we got a witness coming in tonight that's going to, basically confirm everything.
Look, Tasha's like, I will kill his whole family before we tell anything.
Which literally let Tasha know everything she needed to. Let me get my fucking keys.
I will literally kill anybody I need to kill.
So I can go. Mm-hmm. So I can go and holler at Lakeisha. Then we get to Tate, and Tate basically like, fuck you, the QC project is over because you ain't fucking show up. You fuck me in the ass, I fuck you in the ass, now get the fuck out. And Ghost just walked away, but that just let me know that next week something bad's probably going to happen to Tate.
Yeah, he may die.
Especially in the previews, he finds out that his name is Ghost. So I already know that something that is going to happen. It's time for you to go. And plus, you can play with a lot of things, but don't play with the QCP project. He care about that shit more than anything.
More than himself.
Anything.
More than himself. More than his marriage. Yeah. More than Tariq.
Yeah. Anything.
More than anything.
Then Saxe gets fired, and he's trying to tell Warner everything about what Tommy and Ghost did.
It's like when you about to get a beat, and you be like, because no, it wasn't even because.
You're like, yeah, I don't even believe you. Get the fuck out. But that's exactly what Ghost said. He was like, nobody's gonna fucking believe you if you try to tell. So, that's when the good part happens, and Tasha pops up. And sees that Kisha, is basically all packed up, luggage in the corner, and then she's like, where the fuck are you going at? Then she sees the paper on the thing, and I'm just like,
open the door.
Kisha, why do you have the paper just sitting
out?
Because Tommy was going to come home too.
In on your ass.
Why do you just have it sitting out? So she's basically just telling him, like, Tasha, I swear, like, I wasn't going to say anything. They made me sign that paper. Like, she's just running her mouth. And she's like, no, because you fucking lied to me. Because she promised Tasha that she would be the alibi for Tariq. I mean, even though it's fuck Tariq now. But still, she promised her. So she takes her fucking keys. Just like the white bitch did and get out.
Yeah, she said, we staying here till Tommy get here.
I can't let you leave. Meanwhile, Tommy and Cash are at the mall, picking out the engagement ring that he's going to propose to Kisha with that night. He's getting approval from Cash. Are you cool with us being a family? We're going to propose together.
This was one of the sweetest scenes I've ever seen him in. Honestly. It actually made me feel warm. I was like, oh my God.
So once Tasha finds out, once Kisha realizes that she can't leave, this bitch starts looking over towards her purse.
Why are you looking over there?
Why didn't you just run over there? Tasha's like, why the fuck are you looking over there? They get over there. They're tussling over the fucking gun. Going back and forth. Both of them about to get shot in the head. And the next thing you know, the gun get down to the middle and boom! I love scenes like this because you never really know which one got shot. But we all knew it was Kisha. We all knew
Kisha was not taking Tasha out, okay?
So she gets shot.
Yo, if Kisha would have took Tasha out,
ain't no way.
Ain't no fucking way. You already knew who got shot.
So Keisha's shot. She's on the ground, gasping for air, backing up like Tasha, please. What about Cash? Now, when she said Cash, Tasha did think like, damn, you know what? I'm not gonna do Cash. But then she was like, you know what? I'm sorry. Boom!
You can't be trusted.
In the fucking head. She could have shot it in the heart, and she would have died. She didn't. Okay, now I would kill Tanea, but I wouldn't shoot her in the fucking head and watch her brains explode everywhere. Come on, I mean that was a bit
I would
much.
have shot you there first. See,
that was I even thought about it. I was like, okay, so what would have happened if Tasha would have been the one that got shot? Or no, let's just say what
she would have called Tommy like Tommy.
I was gonna say, or what about if Kisha would have got the gun first? What would she have done with the gun? Do you think she would have shot Tasha? Like,
no, I think she would have been scary. Like, now get the fuck out! We're gonna fucking shoot you, Tasha. Yeah. Give me my fucking keys.
I was really sad because this song that they
song.
I'm gonna look the song up because I actually like the song.
One of the saddest shits I've ever heard in my life.
Sad ass song on, and then Tommy's coming up, and he's got the ring. Cash got a dozen roses.
This is the reason why I was a little bit hurt about Lakeisha dying, because I feel like Lakeisha is a liability.
Yeah.
She has to go. But when I saw Tommy and then I saw Cash, I said,
yeah, I felt bad.
Damn!
And he forgot the roses, so he told him to go back to the car, and that's when he noticed that the door was kind of open, and he kind of peeked in, and he was like, Cash, no, I'm going to do it by myself. And Cash was like, but you said wait. And he was like, go get in the car, nigga. So he gets in the car. That's when he goes in, and he like kind of takes a deep breath. And he sees her, and I mean, I watched Power Confidential last night by accident, and they were just talking about how they were excited about making Keisha's face really pretty because she had just died. They said when somebody just dies, they still have their regular color and all that. So they said they wanted to make her look really beautiful, and she did.
And it was so crazy, and that's crazy because literally I was like, damn, Lala's so fucking pretty.
Like, they made her extra pretty in that scene.
Wow.
And Tommy sees her, and he just drops the ring, and he just falls to his knees and just breaks
like, not
down.
again. Not again.
And I was just like, even though we did want Kisha to go away, I feel so bad.
Yeah, but now I don't feel bad. I'm over it now. And the thing about it is,
I feel bad.
Because my whole thing is, in the long run, this is what was best. Because that bitch was about to go to jail and really ring the fucking alarm. And everybody was going to know everything. Like, we already know, like, again, number one, she's always going to pick Cash. She signed the papers. So you already know. Number two, she's just really not made for this life. Because anybody who was made for this life would know, once I marry this nigga, I don't have to testify. Hello! Like, you don't know shit. She doesn't know shit. Only thing she know is to wave that fucking gun around and call the goddamn police. And the thing about it is, he really has to get rid of her body because the gun is from him. And she's just toting it around like it's a fucking MAC lip gloss. I just can't.
Yeah.
She needed to go.
Okay, so let's call out person. We're only doing one person a day.
And I forgot we still did that. Even though we literally just talked about it beforehand.
I did tell her.
Right before.
We're calling Diamond.
Who missed last week.
Nene Eriky, I just read my text message. Lord, give me this.
I gotta relax. And I don't relax. I'm about to scream.
Do not scream.
You better not.
I'm about to lose my shit. Hold on. Let me calm down.
Y'all, because this one is a nut, okay? So I'm just telling y'all
hey,
right now.
Diamond.
Diamond, happy belated birthday.
Oh my God, happy belated birthday. What you do for your birthday? Other than
drink
for a loco
and pass out.
In DC, getting dick down. Oh, this gonna be
yeah, It better not have been one of them niggas in your DM.
It probably was one with a girlfriend.
You can't get no nigga no in the DM so far. They won't leave you alone after that.
All right, so we already like an hour into our show. So tell us how you felt about last night's episode.
I happy Lala is dead. Like,
hello.
I haven't liked Lala since she had the colorful braids on MTV. So,
oh my.
just like, they actually blocked me on Instagram because I said to her like a couple of seasons ago, I want you to die, whether in real life or on the show, and I got blocked. And I know that I shouldn't have did it, but I was really into it. So, I think that Tasha killing her is really going to start some shit between Tommy and Tasha now. Because I feel like Tommy is almost going to think Ghost has something to do with it.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Sorry.
That Tommy going to feel like Ghost has something to do with it.
Oh, definitely. Because he doesn't listen.
Right. So I feel like, and I know Tasha not going to tell him. And I don't know, I'm ready for Saxe to die. I'm ready for the perfect lady to die. The other... Like, they really need to get the Spanish people off the show, period.
Oh my God.
I feel like Tasha is going to tell him.
She has to die. I'm interested to see how Tate is going to flip this with Ghost. Like, I really want to see if he... Because I feel like he's more dangerous than we think.
Who, Tate?
Like, I don't think he's some cornball. Yeah, I don't think Tate is like a cornball enough. I think he holds weight. And I feel like, especially if Ghost has anything to do with him losing this... there for governor, he's really gonna end up doing some shit.
Getting killed. That's what he's gonna end up doing.
Well, what if he end up killing Ghost?
Nah, I don't think he has it in him. Because my thing is, of all the people who was about to kill Ghost, it definitely ain't gonna be no fucking Tate. This nigga done killed Lobos, Milan, and some other fucking people. It's not gonna be Tate.
That's what I was thinking too, but I just feel like Tate is gonna do some wild shit that's gonna catch everybody off guard. Like,
no, see, because...
I don't think he's like a cornball nigga that's not going to do shit. Like, I feel like if he moves this shit, he's going to spaz out. Whether it's telling on everybody and then getting killed, or he's going to end up touching the body.
Well, you also know he used to be a cop. So I feel like he still thinks like cop mode. Where it's like, granted, you are a sleazeball cop, but you're fucking with a nigga who was literally selling drugs throughout the whole New York. Like, yeah. I feel like Tate feels like he's Ghost's match, but he really is not, because Ghost has really been going easy on him for a long ass time now.
Yeah, I wish he was.
So it's just because I feel like if he really could like get Ghost in check, he would have been done. Like he really can't. Like every time he tries to lay the law down on Ghost really does whatever the fuck he wants to, and it's just like if he could stop that, he would have bended it.
Yeah, I still feel like he might end up being evil though, like you said.
He is evil.
Yeah, I think he may have just changed my mind. I'm gonna tell my mom now this dumbass theory that she has. I really got the theory part, but I feel like that just made a lot more sense than what she said. But I do think he's gonna do some sneaky stuff.
Yeah, I definitely think he's gonna do some stuff.
But I also I was watching it was either Ashley Miller or Rock's power review, and one of them said that the house that Tommy bought was the one that he got from Holly's dad. But I thought that was in a whole other city.
Yeah, I was about to. You know what? When I first saw it, I thought about that, but it was in a whole nother city because he was coming back from Chicago when he went to go see it. So no, that wasn't. It looks like it, but that's not the house.
I think he probably got a house that may have looked like it. Yeah.
Because that's a mystery on its own. This time he was able to get the house that quick, like literally later on that night. I don't know if power goes by days or just like hours. You know how like other shows?
Yeah.
Like everything happens within that one episode. I don't know if it's all within one day, but I was thinking when they said that shit, I was thinking like, whoa, how the fuck did he get the house that damn quick? Because he just paid out. When they said that, he said told the teacher he just paid out in cash. I'm thinking, what about the legal part stuff? Like, I don't know how these niggas do.
No, drug niggas know people.
I was about to say, plus they know people, plus they also slide an extra 10,000 to you too.
I would say to live this illegal ass drug life, you gotta know hella people. Yeah. You gotta know somebody who can get you in a new house in less than 12 hours. Right. Like you just had to.
Wow. So my sister has a theory that she thinks Tasha's gonna come out, like you said, that Tasha's gonna come out on top with everything. Like,
yeah, a lot of people said that though. A lot of people think that Tasha is going to come out on top, and she's going to be in the sequel too.
Yeah, because I honestly don't feel like Ghost and Tommy Tommy are gonna make it out this season at all.
No, she's smarter than the both of them.
I think one's going to die and one's going to go to jail.
See, let me tell you what Tasha has that they don't have. Tasha has a person that, I mean, even though it's Tariq, Tasha has somebody. She's in the little whatever. They don't have anybody. Well, I was say, what's his face doesn't even know it yet. Grimm's fucking dead.
Yeah.
His fucking Lakeisha's dead. Yeah. On his side, he has nobody and he's left with a fucking kid. Ghost already know he don't got shit. So it's just like, I feel like she's the only person that, like, right now she's just like on top. She's smarter than them. She fights harder than them. Like, she goes harder than them. And like when they were all together, Tasha has always been the person who comes up with the ideas, and she not runs the show, but she be running shit. She's the brains.
Right.
That's what I honestly do feel like that. Feel like she's gonna be the one to come on top. But she's been done wrong since the beginning.
Hello.
Like, I think she's gonna come out on top because of that shit.
Yeah, don't get Tanea started, please.
Just saying. Okay, so then what happened to the guy who came in to the daycare with his daughter?
Oh, the cute nigga?
Oh, yeah. Oh, but you know what? I think somebody looked it up. Because you know you can look on, what's it called? I forgot what it's called when you can look up and see if another character is going to be, if the character is going to come back, and he's in another episode, so he going to pop back up. I don't know where the fuck he at now, but he coming back.
My mind, like, it's, because I want to know what they're going to do with that. Because I feel like, I almost feel like they can convince that to work with them because he wants to get that job back so bad. He don't like the guy that gets fired. Like, I feel like his hate is going to get more, he's going to have more hate for the fact that he's not a cop, that he's going to end up really working with Ghost and Tommy.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Like, because he got that hard on him like Greg did. Like, you know how Greg was just so into on getting gold?
Yeah.
He ended up getting himself fucking killed, and that's just the same way.
I was kind of thinking that because he knows, because then like when I heard him talking, he's trying to, because at first remember he was like, we got to get Ghost. We got to get James St. Patrick. If you notice his language is changing. Yeah. He keeps on saying Tommy. Mm-hmm. Tommy Egan, yeah. Tommy Egan. So I feel like he's going to try to I think that he thinks that like he's smart enough to try to like work with Ghost for them to flip all of this on Tommy. Yeah. But Ghost still ain't no bitch. Yeah, he's still. So it's just like, that's probably not going to work out for him in the end either.
Yeah, he's going to get killed regardless. Even if he do end a couple of niggas out, Tommy going to kill him.
And he just deserves to die, honestly. So.
He does.
So how do you think that power is going to end?
I think whoever dies out of Tommy and Ghost, I think Tariq is going to kill whoever kills that person.
Oh my God.
Shit.
I think that like if Tommy kills Ghost, Tariq's going to kill Tommy. Or if Ghost kills Tommy, Tariq's going to kill Ghost. Because like he truly, I feel like because he loves Tommy more clearly than he loves his own dad. But I think that him working with Tasha is going to make his mind go back to being like, that's still blood. And
right.
That's still your father. So I feel like whoever kills Sue, Tariq is going to kill the other. Because I don't think nobody's going to jail. I think jail is, the niggas could have been in jail. I like all that. So I don't think nobody's going to jail. I think somebody is going to kill the other person. And I really, side note, I really want Yaz to die as well.
You gotta go.
See, you always gotta
now
go.
We gotta go.
I'm guys, like, no shade, but she looks just like Wanda Sykes to me.
All right, now we really gotta go. Bye,
Diamond, we love you so much. Thank you for calling into the show. We just love you so much. We see you.
I love you guys. Hey, I'm on my way. I'm about to get in the car right now.
No, do not come here.
Love you, girl. I can't wait to see this. Okay, have a good night.
All right, too.
That girl
she said, I honestly feel like all the Spanish people off this show need to die. She is crazy.
No, she really is. And it's just like.
So, you guys, if you want to get called in the next Power Review, make sure you hit us up so we can give you a call. If this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe. We will be here every week with an all-new Power Review. For the people who have been watching, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody about the show, and we'll see you guys. I don't know if it's next week. Whenever Power comes back on, because I'm not sure.
And if you didn't know, now you know. There's no show like the show.
Wow.
We gotta go. You know, I've been home all day. Okay, I've been sleeping and shit. So I'm just not all the way here, but it's okay. Yeah. So
See ya.